Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Pro Dota commentary done by Luminous. Today I'm casting Team Liquid versus Mousesport. And this particular game has been dubbed as Game of the Month, Game of the Year, Game of Life, as Eternal Envy calls it. And EE, you are here. Do you see the game, or what's the deal with this one?
I didn't watch the game.
Okay.
I don't know what happened at all. But,
are you just saying that, or you just don't want to spoil the game like you did last time?
No, I actually haven't watched the game.
Okay,
Damn. Getting flame.
These flame out. Oh man. Alright, this is game 3 between Team Liquid and Mousesport. And this is from the defense number 3. The teams are tied up 1 apiece. Team Liquid, they are red hot on fire. And they were even able to beat Fnatic, which is, in my opinion, a top team right now, right? Twice. And,
no, the Liquid's a top team right now.
Well, apparently. I mean, if you look at Fnatic, they had like a 22 and 4 game streak. That's pretty insane.
Isn't Team Liquid in the 20? Yeah, I think Liquid has a ridiculous streak too.
Yeah. I mean, actually, Team Liquid is looking very reminiscent of Team Fire from last year when they had like a 96% win rate.
98% is a little different.
Actually, Fluff said 98% out of 30 games.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Which is not mathematically possible, if you think about it. But we'll get back to that in a different story. Mousesport, how are they doing lately?
Really good.
Just solid team?
Yep, they beat Navi, they beat NTH, they beat a lot of teams actually.
Okay.
10 seconds.
I like how you now address NTH as NTH and not my team, but
5 seconds remaining.
I don't want to rub salt on the...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I feel bad. Alright, let's go back here. Mousesport.
Bring it up.
Mousesport first pick up here.
Oh, Gyrocopter. Mousesport versus Team Liquid. Both teams are like Gyrocopter.
But actually, most teams lately...
so bad.
I've seen when they get the chance to pick Keeper, they always go Keeper. Obviously, we all know like this hero is really good, but why is it like such a first pick contender? Because back in days, we're like, oh, Bat Rider, TA, those heroes make sense. You dominate lanes, you dominate the game. Why Keeper of the Light? What does he enable you to
off, the Bat and the NA got banned, so I'm not sure if they would have picked Keeper over those heroes. But he's really good at if you're ahead. Yeah, this is another thing. If you get the Keeper, you can get the Kato. I mean, you can get the PO.
Yeah.
So that really hurts. It's really scary when you're against the Keeper, just because of that.
So, from what I'm getting you, it's just versatile. It enables you to do a lot of different strats. You have very good combination of heroes such as PL, Keeper, and we all know what he does in terms of the game. Push, counter push, the global mobility with recall. He just does a lot of things, right?
He's good in the lane. If you're against aggressive island and you're safe lane, you can stack the small camp, get level 2 fast by busting it and pulling, or Warrior Scourge. So he's good in safe lane. He's really good in aggressive lane too, because it mixes so your opponent can't pull. Because if they pull, you have the blast and you just steal all his creeps.
Sure, yeah.
So it's really difficult to pull, and also he just does a lot of damage in the aggressive tri lane.
Okay, so
he's good at split push. He's good at team fighting. He has the blinding light. He has the blast, and he can recall someone who dies. Like they can buy back and then recall.
Yeah.
So he's just really good.
He makes split push not as good, having recall, having a person to TP back to that tower, defend, recall him back. Yeah, so he just does a ton of things, and that's why we've been seeing Keeper first picked up by many teams. On the other side here, Shadow Demon plus Gyrocopter being picked up here. Not exactly too good of a combo in a sense. We do have of course, the missile plus disruption and whatnot, but it looks like Lifestealer is going to be the third pickup here. So a solo mid gyro and a Lifestealer, although they could definitely offensive tri lane. Team Liquid is a team that definitely have ran many offensive tri lanes in the past.
That's probably the Gyrocopter Shadow Demon is probably the 2 best heroes against Phantom Lancer.
The ability to create illusions and then to shoot them down with Gyrocopter flat cannon.
Yep. The way PL is played is he just stays back and just keeps shooting stuff at you. But with the 1000 range flat cannon, you can not only do you kill the illusions, but you can damage him. So next time he makes illusions, his illusions are weaker and weaker and weaker.
Right.
He can just stay back at AFK and laugh at you.
So
which is so much he'll still do actually.
Well, he is Keeper. Cancer. Was it?
Cancer Lancer.
Cancer Lancer. There you go. That's her. Okay, so in terms of me dare crafting, let's say I'm picking here. Would it be good for Team Liquid to pick up a Magnus? Can they run it and will it be actually good for the team? Because the way I'm seeing it, having Empower to buff up both Gyrocopter and Lifestealer, having a cleave against Phantom Lancer, having a good team fight, I'm not sure how it will actually work out in terms of lane, but will Team Liquid look towards to pick up that hero if it's available?
I don't know for sure, but it seems like a good hero. They might have something else in mind though. I mean, a lot of the times they run a short lane solo that's like a Windrunner or a Queen of Pain or something like that, and they run some aggressive tri-lane. This way they can kind of win all 3 lanes. And even if the opponent were to aggressive tri-lane, you have like the Queen of Pain or Windrunner, you're okay with that. So I'm not too sure.
Okay, and Brewmaster, we haven't talked about too much of that particular hero. How does he actually change how this game gonna go? We know the Cyclone's gonna try to throw one of these heroes in the air, although with Lifestealer with Rage as well as Gyrocopter most likely going to BKB, he's gonna have some trouble throwing them up, at least in the initial stage of the team fight, although he probably will do so eventually. How does I mean, he's a good team fight, but the BKBs don't really care too much about it.
I don't really like him. Like, I feel like when you play in a lineup with Phantom Lancer, you want to, or Keeper, you want to just try to go for these pickoffs and split push, and just keep annoying them. Like, you want to make it so they can't TP back to their towers and defend alone, because then they'll just get picked off.
Right.
But I feel like with Brewmaster, when you want to pick someone off, you're gonna need more than the stun. You're gonna have to use your ultimate, and that might allow the opponent. Like, once the opponent sees your ultimate, they might, oh, it's time to push, guys.
Yeah,
so,
it's not exactly the most commonly. You can't use it multiple times, and you can't use it without really overcommitting, and that's going to be somewhat difficult. Also, something that I want to talk about Team Liquid is a lot of times, if the option is available, they like to cut down the mid. I think a lot of teams are already doing it, but I've seen Team Liquid do this the most, where they cut down the mid trees on the mid lane and do a lot of pulling. And well, I'm not sure what heroes we'll see doing that. Normally they do it with either a Beastmaster, a Windrunner to cut down the trees, or maybe even a Wisp to break down the trees. But for now, we don't see that available. But if that does happen, you know, it's completely something they try to exploit many times.
So they banned the Bounty Hunter, a pretty good hero with the PL. It's kind of bad at the same time because they can just push you down. So if you have like 3 heroes that can't really fight that early, but the Bounty Hunter is good because once you have someone tracked, the illusions just destroy you. Also, it makes it so your opponent can't really smoke gank. It takes them way too long to set up. If you have one person tracked, they can't smoke for a long time. And during this time, if they're like, oh, okay, we'll just wait for a track to go down, and then we'll smoke or whatever. By that time, they're already setting up their split push, and it's too late, and a bunch of other stuff. So playing against BH PL is really annoying.
Yeah, I mean,
they're gonna ban that.
And Joe, just going back to the point of what you said, how the PL team wants to go for a lot of pickoff, and Bounty Hunter, when he's picking out people by himself or with a teammate, that track goal is gonna really send that team even further into late game, which is not exactly what you want against a PL team. Nature's Prophet's gonna get banned out here. We've seen Fnatic actually do a lot of good split pushing with Nature's Prophet. I guess it goes in the same vein of a Phantom Lancer already very powerful in terms of split pushing. You don't want to add on top of that. And it looks like we're gonna have to see Visage, which normally I won't be surprised about because Team Liquid runs that hero all the time, but I have not seen Mousesport run it. It is a very, very powerful tri-lane, and I guess that's what we're gonna see.
Oh, well, that was a really fast pick. I wonder how Team Liquid's gonna. I should ask them how they're gonna handle this because maybe they want the Visage and it's not a hero that the opponent generally steals from you.
Yeah.
And their reserve time's at 1 second right now.
Yeah. And
so I don't know if they're in a state of shock or if they have something else planned.
Okay, nobody picks Visage just against Team Liquid because Team Liquid is the team that always picks Visage. So they're gonna go with Undying, a hero that they're very, very familiar with. And IX Mike, if he's playing the Undying, again, going back to what I talked about, always love to pull that mid lane for the free XP. I'm not sure if this is a game to do it, especially against the Visage. Tri-lane nukes are extremely powerful. Phantom Lance, Illuminate, and a Visage nuke, you're pretty much dead, if not dead. So we'll see if Team Liquid wants to dodge that tri-lane or, you know, what the actual plan is.
10 seconds.
Mousesport onto the final pick.
Mousesport's taking a lot of time. Like when their opponent has 1 second reserve time, generally you want to pick as fast as possible if you have a plan. But it seems like they don't really have a lockdown hero. Probably arguing right now what to pick.
Well, they need a solo hero, I imagine. Brewmaster most likely going mid, so either a long lane or a short lane hero.
Yeah, almost all the long lane heroes are banned. The Bat Rider, the Darkstar,
Good Windrunner's there.
The Clockwork Star.
Yeah, Clockwork Star, Windrunner's there. Who plays the long lane for Mousesport?
10
Pause.
seconds remaining.
Pause. What is this hero's known for? What is he known for hero-wise?
Darkstar.
5 seconds
Oh,
remaining.
Darkseer's not available. And there's a clockwork, and that's going to be a long lane here. Team Liquid does have about 35 seconds left or so. Again, they also need a short lane or a long lane, depending. But this
That's another
particular...
hero that's stolen from Team Liquid, so I'm not sure if that's what they wanted.
Team Liquid, they love their clog, they love their Visage, not longer available. I've seen Boba been playing a pretty good Windrunner. Or was it TC lately? One of the two.
I think it's everyone.
Everyone plays a good
Rod
Windrunner.
goes Windrunner mid. Sometimes he
10
plays a short lane.
seconds
Sometimes Boba plays it. Sometimes TC plays an aggressive tri lane. Sometimes.
Tinker.
Oh, Tinker Boba time. This is the most annoying Tinker in the world, and I think he's copied mine and S4's build. He used to go laser or missile into triple march, like 113 or 102 into 113. But I think he copied the 2-2 build from S4, where you go 2 laser into 2 rocket.
Why
and
exactly are those numbers important?
You go 2 laser, 2 rocket, and 2 march. It's good for the lane. Like generally, 1 laser isn't enough, or 1 rocket is enough to pressure the lane. Laser rocket's way better in the laning stage, but a lot of players for some reason they go like 103 or 102 or 113, even though they don't really use march that much in the lane. But with laser rocket, you can just abuse it, and then later on you stack and you just kill the Asians with 3 into march. You don't need 4.
And I guess by the time you have a big enough stack,
5 seconds
that's the
remaining.
time where you have a high enough level of march to actually start abusing that stack. And I mean, laser rocket isn't, like you said, isn't not bad in lane. Sometimes you just get an accidental kill with a gank or whatnot. Let's quickly introduce the player. Ixmax going to be playing the Undying TC on that Lifestealer. Korok playing the Gyrocopter. Boba, very, very famous Tinker player, going to be handling the Tinker. Fluff and Stuff is going to be on the Shadow Demon. On the other side here, we have Fata playing the Brewmaster. PAS on that clock. We have Kuroki playing the Visage. Black on the Phantom Lancer. And Alex on the Support Keeper.
Going a little bit more into the skill build, that build, the 2-2 build, it used to be the 1-1 build, and I think was first used by, it wasn't eHome, I think it was Tong Fu. And then once me and S4 saw 1-1, we were like, why not just go 2-2? And we tried doing that, so just talking a little bit more about the build. For some reason, everyone goes 1-0-2 or 0-1-2. That's what, I think 0-1-2 is what Fog does. But yeah. You don't have to always stick with these skill builds.
Yeah, we'll see if he's going to be going for that standard build or will be adjusting depending what lane's going to thrown against him. Liquid being very, very offensive. TC already has that first point into open wounds. And that makes me think that they're going to be going a little bit offensive rallying. But again, it's really hard to say. This Observer Ward does not block the camp, but will see the pool. So this is something that we don't see too often. And most likely will not be dewarded as well, because most sentries will be going on the other side of that tree. Very deep ward being placed. Not too sure. I guess vision is what they just really care about.
Okay, they're gonna short lane solo the Gyrocopter. I think Gyrocopter does insanely well against Clockwork. I haven't played a matchup personally though. Let's see if Clock gets a rune. Oh, he gets a haste rune. That's a pretty good rune.
I mean, it really depends on how good his cog is. If you accidentally cog him within, then you're going to take a lot of flak cannon. But if you could cog and push him away, the mana burn, ooh, nice cog here. We've been seeing a lot of clock player do this, where you cog off the first wave and try to get the lane equilibrium going towards your side, which is not the biggest deal because it's a 1v1 matchup, but against the tri-lane, that's exactly what you're going to do. Boba versus Fata on the mid lane here. Who has advantage and why?
I think it's kind of even. I would think Tinker has a slight advantage, but Panda is one of the better melee heroes against range, and Tinker is one of the strongest range heroes. So I don't exactly know. None of them got pulled. So.
Which is something that we want to see, right? Like a clean match, not when somebody has so much goes back in the top lane. Shadow Demon already gave first blood. Sorry for missing that beginning of that kill here. And, well, 1-for-1 trade. Man. Well, it is a Luminous cast if you don't miss the first blood, but did you see what happened?
No, I was watching mid.
Alright. Well,
Black got the first blood, and he got the kill.
that's not a good start for the cancel Lancer.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a good start, but not when you're rooting against it. And I gotta say, Phantom Lancer is just an unfair hero, I want to say. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get some nerf in the next patch.
I think that like both heroes on both teams get stronger at level 2. You got the Rage, you got the Tombstone, you got the Soul Catcher. But I think level 2 on Alex is gonna be more important. Once you get the Chakra Magic, you can play a lot more safe and just Like you don't have to win it. I don't think they want to win this trial, they just want to survive it. Whereas Liquid wants to really win it.
I completely agree. Giving level 2 will let Team Liquid to go a lot more offensive because their team fight or their fights or the spells are a little bit more geared towards that. Meanwhile, the level 2s of Dire allows them to get into Windwalk, Chakra Magic, and the slow from Kuroki, which means they could play a lot more passive. And the thing is, playing passive favors Team Liquid here as Black just walks right in. There's a slow right here on Ix Mike. Ix Mike's taking Nuka to the face as well. There's a defensive disruption, but that's going to allow Luminous charge on top. Ix Mike about half HP. Tombstone's drop here. Black in big trouble down to about half HP as well. Ix Mike down to 0. He's dead. Black still alive. Black still alive. One more right click. They got to get that kill on Black. He goes into Windwalk. There's a Sentry being dropped, but a little bit too late by Fluff and stuff, and suddenly TC walks into the trees. There's another slow. Can it get off on Lunar and Luminous here? TC's going to be fine. Ix Mike's going to be back. There's a 2-man decay here. You didn't have more right click. That's going to be it. Huge win here for Dire. Not only did Team Liquid, or excuse me, Black not die, of course he survived, got Tranquil boots. He's going to back to full HP in no time. And again, this lane he passively will beat you. Liquid needs these kills.
That was really good for Mouz, but I want to take back what I said. I said Liquid wants to win that lane really badly. I'm wrong about that. I did say the Gyrocopter beats the Clockwork, and he is beating the Clockwork really badly. So well, even if they don't win the top lane, if they just don't feed too much in the top lane,
even, right?
Then yeah, they just get even, then they're gonna win the early game. Which doesn't mean they're winning the game because they're against the Phantom Lancer, but it's still good. Wow, this Clockwork's screwed.
Yeah, the Clockwork is being harassed back at Korok. Korok just zones him out, and you can see that there's a lot of different builds in terms of Gyrocopter. He is opting for 2 Rocket Barrage, and a solo versus solo matchup against a melee hero. Definitely not a bad way to go about it. But looking at the top lane here, the decision for Team Liquid to not block off that pull is really starting to punish that. Alex is going to be pulling, and of course, Kuroki here to get the EXP as well. It's so difficult for them to challenge. The Team Liquid is going to try to challenge, but single Luminous is not only going to take most of the creep, but also harass the hell out of Team Liquid. There's a poison stack. They're going to try to take. Well, they got 1 or 2 creeps, but these. Again, the decision not to block it off, I'm very questionable about that.
Well, the thing is, like, blocking it off might be worth it, but you will never ever block it off completely against the Dire team.
Sure.
Just because the Dire needs only 1 Sentry Ward to deny every ward. Whereas, yeah, it doesn't matter where you place it, just 1 Sentry Ward can kill it. So, but it will still block it for the first 30 seconds or a first minute, though.
Looks like we do have Panda getting the rune here on the top, haste rune, and that's going to be a pretty big deal on the top lane.
Clock died. So he was trying to get the rune bottom, and he got sandwiched by the Tinker Gyrocopter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not having a good time, which was something we do expect. Top lane, though, looks like Tombstone has been dropped. They want Black. He's trying to go into Windwalk, but there is Central. Central just timed out right then, and their Black should be out fine. And these guys are running very low in terms of mana. Even a Rocket adding insult to injury. These guys all have Magic Stick? No. It looks like Undying have not had a chance to get the Magic Stick yet. He really needs one, especially for his mana purposes.
Yeah, both heroes middle are doing really bad right now. But that haste rune, yeah. But that haste rune is so scary for top lane.
Boba should be somewhat careful as well. I guess it's okay for Boba to do bad in the mid lane, considering that he does have the Ancient stack, and he has been stacking it by himself as he's checking for the rune. But Fat is going to have a little bit more difficult time in terms of recovering from that bad start. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, he is Brewmaster. Once he hits 6, he has a teleport score right now. So they can make it go on top with that haste rune. We'll see if that's going to be the case.
Haste rune is so scary. If Clock gets 6 and he gets a TP scroll, and the Panda goes from behind, I think they might just lose the top tower.
We'll see. I guess also, I'm sure Team Liquid is completely aware that there is a TP score on the mid lane now, and they shouldn't be diving very aggressively. There's a Lancer against TC. TC being forced off of Rage. And again, you say that they just have to really trade evenly, because Korok is just tearing it up on the bot lane. PS clogging him up. But, I mean, the top TC has nothing. Well, he has 24, which is not bad. He's actually out farming Phantom Lancer. Oh, he's even with Phantom Lancer, but
the PR has 101.
Yeah, has first blood.
Yeah.
Boba continues to stack and pull here, and even gets himself a nice rune Israel. And there's a haste rune being used. I gotta say, they probably missed an opportunity. Although, as I say that here, Fata is walking on the bot lane, maybe getting in position to go for. No, he wants a gank here. No, he's checking for the rune.
That top lane is done. There's no way Liquid's winning that now. I wonder what Liquid's gonna do. They should gank or something.
Well, they're exactly like you're saying. They're leaving that lane, realizing they can't win it. There's a smoke available. They're not using it right now. Maybe they're gonna pop it soon as they get to the bot lane.
Well, they know there's no ward, so the only thing the smoke does is make them go faster. It doesn't really do anything else.
Well, that's exactly what they wanted to use it for. You can go faster, which is not bad. And it's nighttime, you know, that smoke will get you closer to PAS. All they really need is a disruption, and PAS is basically dead. PAS, the fog still helping. He knows, I think. Top lane's been missing for too long.
Yeah, he should know. He should play it safe. I mean, he wouldn't get much, like, even if he goes into lane anyway, because he'll just be leeching experience. There's no way he can take on the Garo, so. I mean, even if he does this, he's not really losing much.
He wasn't gonna gain much in the first place here, and he does see IX Smite. As I say that, though, where's the disruption? Fluff trying to get the speed, but Korok so fast walking in the Cog. Oh, not really helping him out. He did pull him out of the call down mana. PS is gonna take a little bit of damage. Crew Wave helping out, but the teleportation comes in. That's from Panda.
That's a haste rune?
No, haste rune has already been used.
Yeah, he used it.
The 4 minute, well, it used by itself. He didn't. I guess if he could hold it, he would have held it for a long time. Yeah.
But the reason to why I said that the lane was top was completely lost was actually because Visage and PL has 10 magic stick charges.
Really?
And once you see that, it's like, I'm done, guys.
Because you're not gonna be bursting him down with like 900 HP,
yeah.
Effective HP, and they have a lot more nukes. I suppose, yeah. Something that a lot of players, normal players, won't pay attention to, but I guess that's why we have you here. Boba is going to take a lot of trouble here. That's slow putting him down, and there's a rocket. And Kuroki can drop off another nuke, and meanwhile Boba's going to fight him, and these neutrals are helping out. Visage dies here. Of course, he didn't get the goal, but he got the EXP, right? You get the EXP if neutral gets a kill.
No, I don't think so. No, there's no way you should. I don't think so.
Well,
that wouldn't make any sense, right?
A lot of stuff in Dota doesn't make sense.
Yeah, right. But that was decent by most, regardless, because had the Tinker got that regen ring.
True. Yeah.
Damn.
That creep would have been gone. And speaking of Tinkerbell, looks like he had just one into laser.
Yeah, he won 1-1-2 this game.
Yeah.
Well, I'm missing a lot of kills this game.
You and me alike here. Shadow Demon got a kill on Clockwork Bot with the help, and looks like Fata got a kill. No, Fata just using illusion. I gotta be looking at minimap. And you too.
Blink or what's going on? He's so poor. He doesn't have anything. That Tinker is gonna have a boot to trial by like 10 minutes if he really wants it.
Fata's got only 27 creep kills. Meanwhile, Boba's got 37, and he's gonna have that huge stack. I wonder when he's gonna start challenging it, and what is the Dire team gonna do about it? Mouse, you can see that Kuroski is constantly checking it. He knows this is gonna happen eventually, and of course with the Radiant War up in the high ground, you know, they will have complete uphill vision as well.
They do have the Call of Blast, so that's really annoying. And they have the Panda ulti, and the Rockets, and the Clock. So they could challenge it to some extent, but
the thing is, sure, let's say the Tinker, when Tinker's trying to do it, they're not able to take away that stack. Eventually, Tinker's gonna get it.
Yeah, but delaying it might be
sure. Fair enough. There's about 1,000 go up on Tinker with the Soul Ring up. They're gonna deward it and make it as difficult for Tinker as possible. I gotta say though, Team Liquid's gotta get something going on the other lanes, because the slower this game goes, it's gonna be more and more difficult for Boba to get that stack. And obviously Black is just farming non-stop. He's got something on the courier, I imagine. That's a Yasha completed on the courier, and it's gonna be flying back.
A lot of players, well, AUI started, and now a lot of players are copying him, I think. They started going to Yasha instead of Diffusal first, was what you usually see, especially in the pub games. But it's good because you can farm faster.
Yep. And, well, looks like Hookshot's gonna go right in here for Clockwork. Boba is gonna basically, well, he does have a lot of margin. PS in bigger trouble than he is, but there's a Panda split. They are gonna get PAS. The question is, yeah, they're gonna lose Boba. How many more are they gonna lose? I don't think any more. TC going for the Infest kill. Nice blind, pushing him backwards. He wants it. He wants it. He's finally gonna get the last hit here. TC, though, he is really in big trouble now. He's walking out, but the Panda split just ran out here. Tornado against Fluff. Fluff, though, it should be okay. No. Wow, the timing perfectly. Fluff is gonna go down. That Illuminate right into, or the Storm Cyclone ran out right into Illuminate. That was sick.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. Did he cancel it when the keeper was gonna shoot it, or they just time himself, Alex?
I guess I'm not exactly sure. I don't think that Illuminate was canceled because it looked really, really close. I guess it was.
I mean, did the Panda cancel the Cyclone himself?
You can't cancel the Cyclone.
Oh, okay. He was in normal form.
Yeah, he was already in normal form. The Storm Panda, the Storm was gone. Meanwhile, the Black took a top tower on top lane.
Yeah. That was so bad for Liquid.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, they baited out the Brewmaster ult, but
who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Who cares? Because right now, what is Team Liquid gonna do? Just knowing the fact that Brewmaster ult is down, they could probably take a tier 1 if they're lucky. But you have Keeper that you have to go through. So, yeah, Mousesport really in the lead despite the fact that Team Liquid up 2 kills.
I gotta say, like the reason I was wondering why they picked the Panda, and I think the main reason is because you can't dive against the Panda, and against a Phantom Lancer you kind of want to dive, because otherwise you're against a Coddle, and unless you dive him, you're just gonna lose your Queen Wave nonstop. So,
I mean, you still can. It's gonna just be a lot more difficult because now it looks like the team fight breaks out here. As I say that, I heard open wounds and I was like, oh, team fight. Except he was using it against the burst. Look at how much emphasis that both team is placing on this junction of the map because of that one ancient stack. There's just so much going EXP in that stack. But Boba eventually took it down. Despite the fact that he took it down, it took him a lot longer than he would have liked to do so.
Yeah, Liquid got their boost of travel now. I think what they're gonna do is static push. They just march and hit your tower, march and hit your tower, and then he goes back, marches some other waves, and then he comes back, marches that tower again if they start hitting it. But they need to do it now. If they don't do it in the next 2 minutes, I'm starting to think they can't even win this game anymore. Once Brewmaster gets the Blink Dagger, if Liquid doesn't get that much between now and when he gets the Blink Dagger, I don't see how they're gonna push anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
just gonna AFK forever.
That Marching Machine push, static push is very annoying, but when you're dealing with the possibility of Blink ult as well as the Illuminate slowing you down, it's tough. I gotta ask you a question though. Korok had a lot of time as they're gonna use it. Wow, man, look at this. Every camp is stacked as hell, and Korok is just going to work right now with that flat cannon. Holy crap, I have not seen anything like this.
I've never seen this before.
This is amazing. I know we're just talking about killing neutrals, but this, how much go in EXP? That's insane.
Wait, who stacked this?
I don't know.
Did he Shadow Poison stack this?
Maybe.
How do you stack all 3 camps?
Remember when Team Liquid did that smoke gank on the bot lane, and the 2 heroes sat there for a long time? Maybe that was the time they did it. I wasn't paying attention.
But I wasn't
holy
either.
crap, that's a lot of go. But I wanted to ask a question because back, you know.
Oh, Croc stacked it with a Helm of Dominator. Do you see that creep?
Yeah, that one range creep.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Okay, anyways, back to my question. Korok had a lot of opportunity to push that bot tower down because there was a lot of challenging going on here by the Dire. And he just didn't want to do it, or what's the deal?
Well, you can't. You die. So, I mean, you really can't. Like, let's say the call TP's in, and you get hooked. The caller brings someone else, you're dead.
It's just too dangerous.
Yeah, it's too dangerous, and you know you can just stack non-stop apparently.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing that. That range creep is ever so vigilant, standing there just waiting. That's you know what? When you guys did when Notai did the blood rage into flat cannon on the ancient stack, that was pretty nice. Hookshot's gonna go in here against Korok. Korok, there's a blink dagger being used, and I do believe they're gonna get the Korok kill. Even the Panda ultimate being used for this. A teleportation comes in, but Boba Korok's still very tanky. Can they get PS? Looks like Tinker's gonna cancel that TP, realizing that it's not gonna do too much. Yeah, the blood rage into ancient stack with flat cannon that's pretty cute, but
that was awesome.
But this is insane. This is insane.
I need to watch what he did. Yeah. So the Panda ulti's gone now, so they could push for the next 3 minutes to see if Liquid does that. I think they should.
Yeah, there is a static push, as you call it, using the Marching Machine on the mid lane here, burning that creep wave down very quickly. And tier 1 tower, if they could get this, would be pretty nice. Kuroki may be a little bit trouble. TC's walking in. Yeah, they're slow, and that's gonna... he really just want to push him back. Meanwhile, the open wounds go on Alex here. Rage being used here. Alex, is he going to go down to the question? 2 more hits. 1 more. Yeah, drops being used. And there's a slow, but not going to be able to slow him down. So Liquid gets 1 kill, but here comes PS. There's the Tombstone being dropped down right now. TC does not have Rage. He won't have Rage again. There's 1 more kill. He can invest in the teammate if he wants. There's a Panda. He doesn't have the ultimate. Self-destruct from Fluff and stuff. That's a huge win so far. IXMI takes a nuke to the face, and that's going to be it. Back in the top lane, normally you see like AUI or Burning, they would just TP in. Black does not. He doesn't even have a TP scroll.
has fallen.
What, would AUI TP in for there?
No, AUI
AUI
would not
says
TP
F
that.
it. Just
But I think Black played really bad there regardless though. He actually ran all the way back to the neutrals to kill the big camp and then came all the way back. Had he decisive and just went for a tower trade, I think he might have got that tower by now.
That would have been tier 2 or at least a lot of damage on him. But he's doing a significant amount of damage. That's going to elicit a TP from Boba. Boba cancels the TP. Not too sure why. Forces out a glyph. So, man, I have my eternal envy clock going on inside. 21:30 is when the next glyph comes up.
Damn. That panda ult bottom was a huge deal. I feel like this is one of those really weird games where you're not supposed to try to get kills. Like, sure, you kill their most important hero, but that's a bad thing if you have to use your panda ult. Because, yeah.
Boba, it's gonna give away solo kill. That's that. Yeah.
That's why I canceled the TP battle.
Fair.
But yeah, that panda ulti. I mean, I feel like getting the kill was great, but I didn't say it was good that they did that because once you lose that panda ulti, they can just go for a push. And I feel that if you don't have the panda ulti, you shouldn't even try to defend. And they tried to, and they lost everyone because of that.
This is more so for the Mousesport squad, right? The fact that it's a little bit more threatening to have the panda ult available, and which means that Team Liquid can't be playing as aggressive as they want to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Team Liquid, they still want to kill people. They have to kill people.
Wants to kill people,
Yeah.
but Mouz, they want to kill people too, but they don't want to use the panda ulti.
Right, and that's what you talked about during the draft stage, where Panda is decent as a hero, but if he needs to kill somebody, he really needs to commit, and that's not what Mousesport wants to do right now. Mousesport is going to go for a tier 1 tower. Team Liquid is going to try to go for a trade, and again, having Marching Machine will be very helpful in doing so, but I think that's going to give Mousesport enough time to actually defend the top tower. Is there a glyph available? No, there's one.
I wonder if they will defend though.
Well,
I think it's possible they can defend this, but
Fluff
it's
is
so
dead.
risky.
Well, yeah, Fluff is dead. There's a defend coming in, and tower very much so alive. They got a tier 1. Team Liquid is so far behind right now. I know the goal graph said Team Liquid is leading by 3k go, and I'm not even sure where they find that 3k go. Must have been from the multiple ancient stacks and neutral stack and all these stacks. But Mousesport is looking so damn scary with the cancel Lancer right now.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even see how Liquid can win this game, unless they use their panda ulti to get a gank again.
Oh, actually, one thing I want to point out is that, of course, the Helm of Dominator is doing a lot of... Man, look at... Now Boba's farming this stack up. So we see Helm of Dominator being used from Gyrocopter to go for the pull. But he's not going for the standard, Shadow Lane to BKB. He's going Manta. Why do you think that normally Manta is not a purchase item? And why do you think it's a purchase item in this game?
Well, it's good against the Cuddle, but the BKB would have done the same thing to cancel the blind. I think it cancels the Diffusal Blade and stuff as well. Once again, the BKB would do the same thing. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. I think it's maybe because they need to chase, and they need to kill. Like when they dive, they actually need to get the kills for sure. If Moses runs away, and your BKB is done, then there's gonna be like, stop, we have Cuddle and stuff.
Shadow Blade chases just as well. So.
Yeah, I know. He usually does go with Shadow Blade.
Yeah, TC
maybe he wants to go later.
TC's gonna eat a lot of stun here, but the hook shot comes in from everywhere. He invests into one of the creeps here. That's gonna allow him to stay alive for a long time. He's gonna open wound against PS. PS is actually gonna go down here. Tombstone already dropped down. There's a Brewmaster. Oh, the Luminate on the back line here. That Luminate's gonna do a ton of damage. IX Mike's low. IX Mike's dead. IX Mike survives. No! He heals himself back up. The Panda's on the chase. The Panda can't really do too much. Panda are so damn low. The Panda's actually gonna die. He's gonna use that Windwalk Sentry being drop just for the Storm Panda. He is gonna be fine, but looks like the Cancel Lancer has joined the party. That was a 1-for-0 trade with the Panda ultimate down, and that's cue for Team Liquid to do something really big in the next couple of seconds here. Liquid TC still on the chase, but not gonna get any kill. Liquid's gotta go right now, right? Tier 2 push, tier 1 push on top. Anything.
Yeah, they need to do something right now. And I'm not sure what Black's gonna do. I think he should just go mid and push it out.
Well, Black so far is jungling all over the place right now, and where do I keep hearing that open wounds?
He's just using the creeps to heal.
Okay. Yeah,
AUI would have ran mid already a long time ago.
So the call out here is that AUI better than Black in terms of split pushing?
Well, in terms of Phantom Lancer.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, they could decide to defend as well, in which case then he shouldn't go there.
Korok thinks he owns this lane right now, and he's gonna try to push himself out with the Manta. No, he does push himself out of Manta. Maybe that was the reason why you do get the Manta against Powercox. And right now, Black's in the fight here. TC in big trouble. He's gonna try to TP. I don't think he will make it out alive. Yep, he is dead. Fat is very low here, but Black is on the chase here, fluffing stuff on the run as well. That tower still alive, and I do believe Gyrocopter died as well. He wasn't able to TP out. Wow, that's really bad for Liquid. Why was he there?
Why was he there? What about the marchers? I understand why you want to go in front of the tower, so the Cuddle can't shoot blast and stuff.
But he was so far.
You need to Tinker to march first before you do that. And there was not a single march before he got caught.
Yeah, there's some big miscommunication here coming from Team Liquid, and they're causing the kills on 2 carries. And that's not the bad part. The bad part is they only had a window opportunity with Brewmaster ult being down to do that kind of aggression. Once Brewmaster's ult's back up, they can't do anything. They gotta just farm. And when you're trading farm against PL, you're not. Black's level 15.
Like, if I was Liquid right now and I was playing in their team, I would feel so off right now. I think this is a lower bracket of defense, the final match. So if they lose it, they're out, and they're losing right now, really bad. Like, they're ahead in everything. I don't care. They're losing this really bad right now.
They're ahead and go. They're ahead and kill. Let's check out how we're doing in terms of item. Looks like Tinker is going to be going for a Scythe of Vice. Armlet is completed on TC. Manta is done. Which, actually, do you think that's it? The Manta to push out of the cog? It's not guaranteed, but if you edge yourself... What?
I don't think that's the main reason. Why? I mean, what's wrong to stay in the cog of BKB? Who cares?
Yeah. You know what? I'm trying to justify this.
I was gonna talk about it too. I said that I was gonna say maybe he wants to go for a Uber late game, because Uber late I think Garo can beat PL, but I mean
that's when you're talking in divine territory, right?
Look at
X-Max dead.
Whatever. Yeah. But I think the BKB is still necessary regardless of if you're trying to go Uber late, because you're gonna get sent up the air. It doesn't matter you have 4 divines.
Yeah, he is gonna get BKB. I mean, I guess it's better for form. I don't know. You talk to him later and you ask him, because you know Team Liquid guys. But this, like you said, this is an uber late build. When you open up with Helm of Iron World or Helm of Dominator and you're stacking, it is as late as a build as I see it. Black is gonna get that too.
That top tower is looking so sad right now.
Yeah. Tower be dead, and Black's not gonna stop. He's gonna send Illusions in the lane and keep on pushing that one. And I don't know what Team Liquid do. I guess the one thing that Team Liquid has is a Tinker. Tinker is one of the heroes that has so much utility and could go so late, and it's Boba playing it. So
can you even hex the PL? That's a good question though. Like, can you find him?
No, but if he does find him, permahex.
Oh, X Mike's dead.
You know it's a bad sign. Oh, looks like they're gonna see Black. Black kind of just on the run right now. He could actually purge off open wounds, I think, but he's not gonna do so here, as he's gonna drop a lance here on Boba, and they're gonna chase him back. Marching Machine is on the ground, but Mousesport don't really care.
Kroki is gonna get a free kill on the gem. On a gem, holy shit! He's gonna get it.
Where?
He killed Fluff, who has a gem, but he doesn't know.
Where's the Fluff? Oh, it's just hidden behind the trees right now. The hook shot's gonna cancel Liquid TC's TP. And they're gonna get him too. This game is looking impossible.
This game's looking impossible. Dude, are we gonna find a gem? Where's the gem?
I think it's on the courier.
Got it, right? Lico got it, right? Lico got the gem. Okay, that's good.
It's back on the courier. Somebody was able to rescue that gem. I mean, at this point, I'm not sure if gem is the most important thing, but you know, saving whatever amount of gold you could save is not.
It's really important because you're losing way too badly. You can't just afford.
You can't give away free 700 gold. I just want to point out that PAS, despite not having the best start, in fact, he had a horrible start on the bot lane. He's been actually doing a lot for the team, right? Just hooking in against TC every single time. Half the time when he's rage or when he's trying to TP out or when he's trying to fight.
Yeah, he got the kill on the Croc too, which ended up being a bad thing, but
I mean, yeah, sure, but he gets gold. The fact that what I'm trying to say is he's still effective despite not having anything, which is pretty impressive.
That's one of the things of these offlane heroes, though, like with Bounty Hunter, Clockwork, and stuff. Like, even if you do bad, once you get on level 6. Look at top. Come on, illusions, go! Nope. I wonder how many illusions you can actually make. Level 17 PL.
I don't know. Somebody.
They last a long time, right? No, they don't last long.
It was 8 seconds, 10 seconds. I'm not sure. Somebody, I'm sure, would try to do the math. He's like, oh, with the Manta and Juxtapose and the Shadow Demon team and Refresher. Or
no, they're gonna try to go first push again. I don't know if they can do it. They're gonna have to fight under like 3-4 marches, and Mouz has to like run into the marches in order for them to win this team fight.
Well, Mouz does have that Panda split, so we'll see. There's a Lance coming in right here. There's a disruption. Oh my god, they're going to use that Phantom Lancer illusion and try to build an illusion army. We'll see if that's going to be effective. One thing I want to point out is that you can see, oh, looks like we're going to see a Blink ultimate right now. He canceled it, but it's going to be using it. Fluff is dead. Immediately, Ike's Mike really in big trouble as well. That Tombstone's coming in. The hookshot is going to miss it as well on TC. And you can see that Korok on the backline trying to help out his team. TC's going to invest into a creep, but got to pop out immediately. Storm Panda's going to find one in the air and tosses Tinker in the air. Korok's going to try to fight. He's going to try to kill the Panda. Panda in trouble as well. There's a Windwalk on the Panda, but Fada's Panda Illusions runs out right there. And Fada's in big trouble as well. Fada's on the run. He's still very tanky with that point booster. The Rocket comes in. The Blink Dagger comes in from Boba. They're going to get the kill. Where was the PL illusion? 3-for-3 trade. PL is alive. Gyrocopter as well. Slicer is alive. I guess that was even. And I think they're going to get a tier 1 tower as well with the Brewmaster ultimate down. Actually, that was a pretty decent win for Liquid.
That was really good for Liquid.
Yeah.
Mouz pulled off one of the bigger mistakes against... When you're against and then dying and marching machines, you don't want to dive that far. And I feel like their heroes, they don't really need to win right now, so... If they're calm and collected, I feel like once they get 2 kills, they should just back.
Do you think it's something like, oh my god, we used our Panda ultimate, we have to get something out of it? That kind of.
I'm not saying I would have done it. I think I would have done the same thing, like kept diving, but they really shouldn't against. Like they don't need to, right? They don't. They, if they get 2 kills and they lose nothing, that's good enough. You don't need any more. You don't have to be greedy.
Yeah, if you trade 1 for 1 and protect your tier 1 tower, you're happy with that. Yeah, you just.
They kept running in, and my Black had like 400 HP because he got hit by 3 marches.
Well, so yeah, so far here, we do see 4K go up on Gyrocopter. There's no sign of him actually getting the BKB. I mean, how long can he skip the BKB?
He might skip it forever. Depends if he's getting set up the air or not.
So far, he has not been set up in the air at all. This game's going later and later here, as Mousesport obviously is going to have that advantage. They're going to try to start looking at Roshan. Radiant, in terms of challenging Roshan, they don't have too much. I guess if you could get in position and put down like multiple layers, then you could do it, but he's never going to get that close. And there's a double damage on Black. There's a heart on Black. Where the hell does he find all this farm?
He's Phantom Lancer. He got first blood. He's 405. Come on.
405.
This should be expected.
With 250 CS. He's going to get Aegis. I know Mousesport doesn't need a push right now, but they could just win the game right now, right? Just with what they have.
They could.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I don't think they should push though. I think they should just farm the enemy's jungle with the Phantom Lancer.
Oh, Korok gets caught out. He has nothing like BKB. Manta's low. He does. Oh, Manta was already used. There's a defensive disruption. Where's the Tombstone? Tombstone's helping out. He does have 15 charge on the wand. Gonna be using it. He's gonna be dead for sure. And looks like Visage got the kill. Meanwhile, Fluff and stuff trying to purge it up, but he is not gonna get out there alive as well. Suddenly with 2 dead, you are losing a tier 2 for sure. And maybe even the Rax. Now, Tinker is alive, and he will be setting up multiple layers. And this is the true testament of this hero's power. Like, no other hero could defend like this.
Well, he still didn't lost that tower.
Well, no, I mean the Rax. Yeah. He's gonna try to defend that Rax. Oh, Boba. Boba should be okay.
This is the 3rd time they've killed Fluff, and this is the 3rd time they're not gonna get that jump.
Is he rescuing it?
No, he's not, but I don't think they're gonna get it. They don't even know. He actually died in the top fight too, and the Max ran in and took the gem and ran away.
We'll talk about gem a little bit later. Boba gets caught out here. Boba's the target you want to lock down. Boba's dead. Does he have buyback? He needs to have buyback right now. IXMI very low as well. TC trying to right click, but she's not going to be enough. IXMI going to get focused. Phantom Lancer focusing. Where's the purge? She's not needing the purge. Look at the illusion creation here from Phantom Lancer. He's farming all of the zombie as well. The zombie is chasing, man. There's just a whole bunch of creeps running back and forth, but for now, the team's alive and they somehow kill PL on the bot lane. What the hell just happened? They killed him one time. I think, was it a Fluff and Stuff illusion? It was a Fluff and Stuff illusion. Sick. They removed the Aegis. The tower's alive. But they're still on the back foot by big time. There's illusion creation here. Look at the illusions. They're going to work. The birds are stunning. There's a blind here. They're using so much spell just for the illusion. And finally, the Rax, or the tower is going down. The Rax is really taking a lot of damage. Korok's trying to fight his way out of here. Korok with a flat cannon. He has Brewmaster gets up, and they actually get a kill on Clockwork. Black is low. Black wants Fluff. Fluff is going to be offensive disrupting just for a little bit of illusion creation. They want to save Fluff. Fluff should be fine. He's trying to run from these BL illusions. I think he's using the buildings. The buildings are not helping out. But they defended the Raxes when they lost 2 heroes. This is pretty impressive.
Oh, they gotta get the. Oh, Boba's dead again.
Ooh, they might get blacked. Central gets dropped down here. The gem's still on the ground. Gem gets picked up by IX Mike. My god.
Okay, it is impressive, but I mean, they didn't really get anything from it though. They lost their 2 towers. Boba got 0 gold from that team fight. Korak got 0 gold from the team fight.
They got the Aegis.
Yeah, but the Aegis would disappear eventually anyway.
Well, I mean, what I'm trying to say is they defended with 3 heroes. They lost 2 towers. I mean, in my opinion, just looking back when Korok died, they should have lost mid-racks. Flat out. The fact that they didn't means, I mean, I'm not gonna say they're gonna win the game, but they're not losing it right now. And like you said, if the game goes late enough, Gyrocopter can in theory outcarry. And you can see a Liquid Korok, he does not care about Shadow Blade. He does not care about BKB, which are normally the items you get now to make your hero a lot stronger for teamfight. He is just going for the ultra late game here. Boba, by the way, have that Cypher Vice, so some permahex action could actually begin to happen. I think Team Liquid, I mean, they're down, but they have a plan, right?
I don't know if they have a plan, but we'll see.
I mean, you played your best.
Because they're still pushing right now, so
Sure.
I don't know if they're thinking of the Uber late. I think they're semi-thinking about it and semi-not thinking about it. They can't really decide yet.
Alright, well.
Regardless, though, I would feel really awful if I was playing for Laker right now. Because, I mean, sure, they defended cool, but they didn't. What did they get? They didn't get anything. They're losing a lot. They lost so much from that team fight. Look at the graph. It just kept going down and down and down.
They're thinking of Uber late. Look at TC's item. He is going for freaking Battle Fury on Lifestealer. I mean, sure, we talked about how, you know, Cleave is nice against Illusion, but a big part of that, the fact is that you can farm quite a bit. Like, you can farm a lot faster.
Yeah. Battle Fury against PL, I actually kind of like it. I hate Majonia against PL. I don't know why people do it.
Boba gonna get caught here. He doesn't have that Force Stab. Well, he's dead. Oh, Fluff and stuff. He's gonna get purged. And the good thing is, I guess he's not gonna be dropping a gem this time. Illusions are being created by his disruption. Make illusion. Go, 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 go. Make illusion. No, no.
We're played by Boba. He usually blinks into the forest too much. He didn't do it this game though. I'm not sure it would have helped him anyway, because they can just rocket the forest and then hook him. But it still would have been better than doing that.
And I do believe Boba bought back immediately after that death.
Yeah, he hasn't made any money in the last 7 minutes.
Yeah, after that Cypher Vice, he hasn't got anything. And DC right now trying to defend. He does have the Battle Fury finish right now. The thing is, I mean, he can rage and right-click it down, but as soon as the rage is out, he's gonna lose all of his mana, and that's really the issue. He's really a mana-intensive hero. Here comes the push. Very surprising to see Mouz not trying to push in on the mid lane.
Oh.
But, okay.
Croc playing so good right now.
Farming in the enemy jungle. I think if you guys watched some of our previous casts, I think we spent like a minute talking about the ability to farm in enemy jungle, especially in a game like this where you're down so much. The enemy just simply does not expect you to be in their jungle, or if they try to look for you, they're wasting a lot of time doing so. So, Croc making the best of that situation. Butterflies up.
He's strong.
Oh, here we go. Liquid complexity, the infamous complexity smoking. I know they're liquid, but I'm gonna call them complexity smoking. But I gotta say, Mousesport, I want to say they should expect this, but they're not actually moving back to their base so far, and Korok is gonna lead the charge. The thing is, well, Boba's gonna be defending this. I was gonna say the thing is that nobody's gonna defend this push. It's gonna become obvious. Team Liquid knows they can't get too much out of it, so they're gonna break the smoke and defend this. The next Roshan is gonna be coming up in about 4 minutes or so.
If this game gets...
Oh, they're gonna get Black. Black's gonna get caught. Where's the Cypher Vice? They do find a real one as well. Where's the next Cypher Vice? Gotta do it. Panda Ultimate's gonna drop. You can see that Boba's just running away from the Panda because he can't stay. Fluff and stuff getting stunned up. Fluff and stuff is gonna be dead. Where's the PS? Is being low. PS gonna go down. We do see Black trying to right click. They have detection. They don't have detection. Fluff and stuff is gonna get picked off. There's a gem on the ground. Let's see if that one's gonna get rescued. TC's on the run, and that's gonna be it. Meanwhile, where the hell is Korra? Korra picks up the gem, obviously, of course, and he's gonna track the Panda. Black is gonna be right here. He does have the gem right now, and they're gonna fight Black. Black is gonna get 1 kill immediately. Black's gonna turn right back here. Korok's gonna try to TP out, and he is gonna make it out of there alive. Whew.
Croc owned that team fight. I thought that was looking really bad for Team Liquid because they didn't get the kill on Black, even though the Tinker used all his mana on him. But in the end, it was fine because Croc killed both of the supports instantly.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a 4-for-3 in the favor of Mousesport. So, did they win that team fight?
I think it's fine as long as like Gyrocopter survives to some extent.
And
because,
the fact that he's getting the kills.
yeah, I don't know. If Gyro gets really late, it's possible. It does kill all illusions. And Gyro is actually really good against all the heroes in Mousesport. I forgot to mention about this, but Gyro is the like the most imbalanced counter to Visage. If you ever play Visage against Gyrocopter, your birds are dead no matter what. Like you summon them, they're dead. Like one hit. So those are useless. And if this game gets really late, those panda, the split, your pandas are all dead.
True. Yeah, seriously. I mean, they don't exactly have the best stats in terms of armor. They don't benefit from your items. By the way, Kuroki went for a Acceptor, which, for those of you guys that don't know, gives you 3 birds instead of 2, which normally is a very good thing. In this game, that means Korok is going to get an extra 100 gold. That's it. That's what it's going to mean.
Now that I'm thinking about this game, is this going to be one of those 5 vs 1 games? And I'm not saying 5 vs 1 as in Korok vs 5. I mean PL vs 5. Because what's his team gonna do in the late stage? Nothing.
Well, Panda's gonna split, and he's gonna do something. He's gonna toss at least one person in.
Those pandas might all die instantly, and they don't have any stuns.
Big sacrifice right here on the bot lane, and that permahex is allowing Boba and his team to really get these pick off. I don't know, man. Liquid has that plan, and that plan right now is okay. They're okay.
Yeah, they're doing good right now.
I won't say good, but
no, I actually think they're doing good right now.
Man, you're like Al Gore. You flip flop so hard.
Yeah, but I'm dumb. So now that I'm thinking about it, though, Pause does have a lane though. That might feel really good.
Look at Fluff and stuff on the top lane. He's just farming it up. He's like you. I get farmed too. I'm PL too. Man, this is insane. Fluff and stuff. He's got some CS. All right, he's gonna get a 4-staff. That 4-staff is gonna be huge because right now he gets slow, he gets stunned, and he's dead. 4-staff is gonna make him, be a little bit more survivable. And suddenly, if you look at the counter split push power of Tinker as well as Gyrocopter, how do you actually push in against the team?
Well, I would say you don't need to because you have a Phantom Lancer. But they don't have anything else. They really don't have any stuns other than that. Other like Visage birds don't even count as a stun because they're on a deck. Yeah. Like they're really not gonna do anything at all the whole game. So it's just the panda, and the panda toss isn't like the boulder isn't enough. They don't have anything. Like Korok just gonna run in there and kill everybody, and they can't cog the Gyro because then the PL can't kill him anymore. So he's just gonna like right click you from within the clock.
He wants you to cog him because he just has a 1,000 range. Yeah, exactly. Black Cannon doesn't care about that.
They can't do anything. Like they're gonna get kited.
Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you can't count Mousesport out.
Well, I'm not counting them out because they have Phantom Lancer.
And they're gonna.
That's all they have though. So he's not gonna be able to pick up his Aegis.
Yeah, one thing
he's maxed.
Well, maybe his teammates is gonna pick it up and maybe be a little bit more useful. I'm not sure. One thing I want to point out.
They're useless.
Man, stop hating. One thing I want to point out is that the other 4 heroes, they're not getting actual useful items. Like the mech's nice, but like we're not seeing Cypher Vices, we're not seeing Vlads, we're not seeing Pipes, we're not seeing anything that helps in a team fight. More importantly, helps Black in a team fight.
I think they need to go 5 Lamos right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Gyro's gonna get one-shotted. Like
when Black Cannon turns, I mean, it's so easy for them to get a BKB and 5 Blade Mail becomes useless.
They just run away. Like they just need to toss him up there or just run away with the rest of the heroes. Like PL goes in and annoys the hell out of them, and they wait for the initiation from Liquid and they just run away. I feel that's the only way they're gonna be useful. Otherwise, it's gonna be 1 vs 5.
Well, here's the thing here with the next push coming in from Mousesport. They will have buyback on Phantom Lancer, and Phantom Lancer, after buyback, can get recall back in, or better yet, he's gonna switch boots for a Butcher Travel and TP back there.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but if Mouz doesn't win now, they're max. This is like the strongest point.
That PL's gonna get.
Yeah.
Oh, hookshot's gonna come in right now. That's a 4-man cog. Holy crap, Conan's gonna be dropped here, but where is the Gyrocopter? He's in the middle of the team fight. He's right-clicking. He gets a killing spree immediately. Black gets a godlike here. Korok is low. Korok, where's the Persia? Right-clicking on TC. TC gets 4-stat back out. He's gonna die to Lance. Korok still, there's a blind slowing him down. He's missing. They can focus on range racks of all the racks right now. Black's still not focusing on the melee racks. There's multiple buyback TC buybacks here. Black is gonna charge right in. Black should be careful of where he's going to. Ix Max low. Ix Max get. Are they gonna go for a throw and purge up here on Fluff and stuff? There's a and the ultimate being dropped right now, but the illusion's being created here from Fluff and Stuff. Black is dying to Fluff and Stuff illusion. Fluff and Stuff gets a kill. Gyrocopter is still alive. I think he had bought back. I'm not too sure.
Recall ran out. Recall ran out. Did he get it? Did he get it? He ran out. Oh, he got it. He got it. Holy shit.
He got the recall off right now. And Black's in the back of the team fight. Full HP with the heart. They want the second lane of racks. They didn't even get the melee racks on the mid lane right now. They don't really care. They just want to do as much structural damage as possible. Call down has cooldown for a second time in the air. And you can see that Korok's losing a lot of HP just to those illusions. By the way, he cannot lifesteal from those illusions. They're going to get 2 Raxes. Well, they get the melee racks first. They're going to swing back in the mid lane and get the melee racks there as well. The question is, do you continue to push? And Mousesport says, yes, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. And I'm not too sure whether that's the correct answer, but they're gonna go.
They got no buyback on PL. If he dies, it's level 24.
Yeah, if they get buyback right now, they're not gonna lose a game if PL dies, but it's gonna be 90 seconds. You can see that 2 bursts being dead immediately for Korok's flat cannon. They're gonna focus on Fata. Fata's low. Fata's gonna be dead. Aegis gonna be used. He does have the Aegis. They're gonna focus on Black. Black's down at half HP. He does not have the buyback. Down to a quarter. The hook shot comes in from a mile away. Black's gonna survive. Black's gonna survive. He's on the run. He's on the run. Worse than Decay. Mike does not have the mana. Black is okay. He's alive right now, and my god, that's 2 insane. Ix Mike is gonna go down. Chris Kuroki's live right now, 3 for 3, and there's so much base damage. And of course, you have Tinker, you can push it back out, but man, like you said, if Mouse doesn't get something huge done, they were quote unquote gonna lose the game, and I'm using air quotes here. But does that consider us getting something big done?
4 X's, yeah. That was if Black died later, like had Black actually died like 3 seconds later, that would have been so awful for Mouz. That recall, like it ran out like 1 second and it was gone. So
oh, it was on the verge. The spirit form was on the verge of running out.
Yeah, the spirit form was gone. Like well, when he got recalled in, the spirit form was already gone.
Look,
so,
well, if the recall was down, he would have booted travel, right? I mean, was it that big of a deal?
I guess it wasn't huge, but it does delay you for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, because you're gonna sell your thing and you're gonna it does delay it. But right now, Team Liquid, they're down 75k gold, which is not anything. It doesn't matter that number. The fact that they're down 2 Raxes, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Did Clock die? He didn't, right? No, he didn't. I don't think so.
There was here. Let me. I do have to check. Like, there's so many death and buyback.
Don't think so.
Let's see. Ix Mike died. Korok died.
He needs a divine. If he gets a divine, it's 1 versus 5 Dota time, like PL first 5. Because once he gets a divine, I think even the Panda, even though he has X, I think all of them die in 2 seconds. So
Gyrocopter goes for a Monkey King bar. What do you think about MKB on Gyrocopter?
He needs it against blind. He doesn't have a BKB. He's going like all in, and he's going against the drunken. He's against the evasion.
Oh, actually the drunken is.
Butterfly. I mean, he needs this.
Yep, I agree. I completely forgot about the Drunken Haze is blind, so sorry. I thought he was just getting it for damage, which is not exactly the most insane damage item, especially for flat cannon, but definitely for the blind.
I need to watch his replay and see what's happening. Because if Pause activates Blade Mail, he's dead in 1 hit, right? I mean, how is Croc surviving against a Blade Mail? He should kill himself instantly.
Has he been activating the Blade Mail?
I hope so. It's 100% damage return, right? So he should just get one-shotted by the Garo. Like, not one-shot, like 1 second. He's dead. And
do you know if, like... I was gonna say maybe the flat can, like the other shots don't do the damage, but then, that makes no sense.
I don't think so. Yeah. Like, I don't know, the Mouz really should, like, consider this Blade Mail. I mean, if Pause thought of it, I'm sure he's convincing his teammates. It's really important right now. Like, if you get a... If you force him via BKB, that's 1 stock less that he doesn't have, and he's gonna have to take away one of his other items. And all his items are important. And
more importantly, right now, gold, because he just finished the MKB. He needs to save for buyback, so he's not gonna have that BKB for a long time. But it seems like that's not the case, as nobody... I mean, they're getting Ghost Scepters, which normally is a a good item against...
No, they don't do anything if they stay in the fight. Just fucking die.
Well, I mean, think about it. Flat Cannon, if those 6 shots are gone to the Ghost Scepter, does that do it?
I guess, but what do they do? They don't contribute. They actually don't do anything. What do they do in the fight? They just, like, soul assumption you every now and then? I guess, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think Blade Mail is the correct item choice here, but it's just an item that you never actually buy. It's just awkward, and I guess they're like maybe forgetting about it. Boba is gonna. I can't believe I'm saying this 45 minutes against a PL. If you slow down the game against PL, they have a shot, right?
Yeah, they have no. He has no item progression. That's all he has. Tranquil Blitz. Like, he should probably sell it and buy something else. I feel like they shouldn't push until he sells the item and buy something else. And it has buyback still.
Well, he doesn't need to. He's gonna have buyback. And
Oh wow.
it's all down. The illusions are gone. The illusions being created by Fluff. The power did go down, but the glyph is still available on Team Liquid.
Black. I mean, Mouz can't lose this, right? If they just keep sending illusions like this, because Liquid doesn't really have any form of initiation.
They had the Blink Panda. I mean, remember last team fight PS got a 4-man call.
No. I said Mouz shouldn't. I said Mouz should just send illusions in, and Liquid needs to do this. What's Liquid gonna do if you just keep sending one illusion at a time and keep damaging their X?
I was gonna say normally you would split push and force on the back, but you're down 2 Raxes, so that's not even an option anymore.
Yeah. I think Mouz should play really cautious right now. And like that sure they're up 4x and they did win the last team fight, badly, but still, I think it's better to just send in illusions one at a time.
I don't think. Well, one at a time is. Yeah, I don't think he. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The Rax is dying. I was gonna say, man, he shouldn't have sent in all those illusions because Flat Cannon's gonna burn them all down, but not quick enough. Yeah. Oh, the birds! The birds trying to be heroics. That's 200 free gold. What does Team Liquid do against this?
They can't do anything. They have to go for a back smoke gank or something because there's no way they can do anything. They have no initiation. There's nothing they can do.
Hold on, real fast, because it might happen soon.
Yeah, if they blink Hex, I'm sure.
No. Liquid doesn't type out against Mega Creep here, right?
They don't have to.
They won't.
Yeah, they don't have to. They can just stay in the base and farm until Divine Rapier, I guess.
So, I don't think the game is over even with the Rax.
Wait. Is this one of those Helm of Dominator 5 boost travel games?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I've suggested.
I put that in a scrum.
I suggested that, and I've never ever seen a team done it. I've never seen a team done it. Maybe you did in scrim, but they're trying to. They're doing exactly what you're suggesting, using those illusions to wear down that Rax.
Look at mid. Holy shit!
Look at Fluff!
You can't do this. This shouldn't be fucking allowed.
Oh my god, Fluff's illusions didn't work. I can't believe this.
That was unlucky. Those illusions, if they popped any more, like he didn't get any illusions from next wave.
Oh my goodness, he forced Kato back, and the thing is, I mean, you're PL, you cannot not send illusions in, right? And Fluff is always gonna have those illusions. This is awesome. Okay, how many times have we said this game is going back and forth, right? We talked about like 10-15 minutes in about how Team Liquid's dead, man, because that PL's forming.
Once?
What?
Only once, or twice, right? I said Liquid looking good, and then they lost team fight, and then now this, right? It's only twice.
Well, it might, right now Liquid's not looking too good as they're trying to defend this.
They're looking awful right now. They're gonna get Mega eventually, right? They have to get Mega eventually.
But the thing is, do they care about getting Mega?
They should. Because they're gonna get thrown eventually once they got Mega. Right? Like, Mouz is gonna do the same thing even when they're getting Mega.
You have endless waves of March, your melee carrier has a Battle Fury, you have Flat Cannon.
Yeah, but then it doesn't matter, your tower doesn't get hit by the illusions.
No, you have Cancel Lancer on your side because you're fluffing stuff.
Not sending illusions anymore. What's going on here? He's shit. Oh, maybe just sending in Manta illusions.
Oh, here we go. Call down gonna be used Black Cannons. That Rax is actually regenerating HP. They actually can't break in. Black is gonna get caught out. Oh no, Black's gonna be dead. Black gets type up, but there's a hog. Oh no, they're gonna get everybody. There's a cyclone in the air. They needed that for sure. PAS is popping Blade Mail, but that means oh Boba's on the run. Boba's gonna force him valve out. The Rax is being focused. Kuroki doing the right thing, focusing on the Rax. Glyph on 29 HP. Another cyclone in the air, and Korra comes back alive. And the Rax survives with 40 HP. Kuroki's dead. Black's on the run. Black is running from Gyrocopter. Laser's gonna get a kill. Rocket's gonna get the kill. And suddenly, Liquid defends. Gem, by the way, always on the ground. Nobody picks it up back in the bot lane here. Whole bunch of structural damage to the base right now, but Team Liquid holds.
Divine Rapier, what the fuck is going on? Black just threw the game.
Wait, did Black?
Why did Black run in there? No. Garo has Divine now.
I know.
But like, that was a huge probe on Black. Why was he there?
I don't know.
You see what happened? That fight, Karak got threw up the earth 3 times.
Yep. Did he have BKB that fight though?
But because
no, did he have Divine that fight?
No, he didn't have Divine that fight. Now he has Divine, so now he's even like more crazy.
Well, the thing is, you asked what is Panda gonna do? Like that is the most perfect thing that Panda can do, right? Throw him up in the air as many times you can.
Yes, but if he Mantas, you don't really know who's the real one, and then by that time I think your Pandas are dead. But yeah, if he gets sent up the air, I mean, generally if he gets sent up the air, the game's over because the PL is just gonna kill your whole team. But because Black got caught out, he had like 800 HP when the team fight started. So it was 4 versus 4. His teammates against the opponent's teammates, except Korok, right? So no Korok, no PL. But his teammates don't do anything. So Korok's like, even though Korok is sent up the air for like 25 seconds, it didn't matter because his team can't kill anybody.
Yeah, the Cog actually wasn't too helpful because it blocked everybody off. The Cog not exactly helping out, but PL has the Aegis Immortal this time here. Drops his Tranko boots. I guess, I mean, this is a way to go for it, but they gotta wait for the, well, everybody's ultimate's back online. I mean, they are completely maxed out. What do you do?
On Mouz?
Yeah, oh, Team Liquid's gonna jump right out. PL not there. They know that their creep got killed on the Ancient stack. The Cog's gonna get bogged off right now. And Fata in big trouble because Korok's trying to right click if he can right click, because those Cogs are exactly like they're besting against the world right now. Korok's right clicking, everybody's dead. He's unstoppable, but here comes PL. But PL's gonna get picked off as well. He may have Aegis, but I don't think the Aegis will bring him back out. Yep. Black is dead. Did you see how that team fight began?
How did he get caught? How did Black get caught? I'm so confused.
No. Okay, so Black was ancienting right now. I'll talk about it here. Black was ancienting. There was a range creep that Korok dominated to go for the pull, and that range creep got killed by a PL illusion, and suddenly Team Liquid just charged up forward up top. They knew PL wasn't there for like that split second, and they just went for it. And holy bejesus, they're gonna go in right now because Korok, he's a madman. He's coming in. He's gonna win the game. He just two-shot the whole wave.
Is there a buyback? Oh my god, he has no buyback. What the fuck? Why did Black die?
No, he bought back the previous fight, remember?
I know, but why did he die this fight? How? How is it possible?
He ran in after his team died. I don't know.
What's going on?
Korok is gonna go in right now. He's gonna dodge Illuminate, and he's working on this tower. Tower regen says, what? Oh, Korok's gonna get hook shot up. He's gonna get pushed back as well. You know he can't go for the kill. He's hex up. Look at these shots. It's just killing PAS right now. He's not thinking of the blame mail. Nobody's thinking of the blame mail, and Korok's just going to work. The Rax #1's gonna go down. They're gonna go for the throne. School Road Raxes, and this is really where the champions are made of. Korok is going to work. They have 24 seconds. Oh no, here comes the Storm Panda. Oh, where's the Storm Panda? Oh, is he right-clicking? Yeah, there's a Storm Panda #1 just tossing up in the air. IX Mike is low, but look at the TC's actually doing a lot of right-clicks. While Kuroki comes in, he just dies in 3 shots here. Korok's down in the air again. He finally gets tossed up again. The Pandas all die. 4 seconds to Phantom Lancer, but Phantom Lancer, can he defend against Korok? I don't think so. Korok backs off. Is he backing off? He's gonna get the melee racks, and he's backing off right now. Meanwhile, on the bot lane here, Phantom Lancer's gonna TP in. He's gonna go for the base trade. I'm not sure whether he can, because Korok does damage way too much. Korok's gonna win the game. Holy crap, GG's being called. Game of life. Throw of life. What
throw of life. Triple throw by Black, I think. Huge throws, but like Liquid played beautifully. Like amazing play by Liquid. But I gotta say though, Mouz, like not Mouz, but Black. I feel like he choked really hard. A player that has so much experience and he's called the best carry in Europe. He choked.
You know what? Maybe he choked, but how many times when your neutral when your pull creep dies, that's a signal for you to go. That made the whole game for me. That's brilliant.
I feel like they would have won anyway. So I don't know about
sure, that they would have won anyways, but
no. They would have went for. They would have done the same play regardless of whether that creep died or not, because they needed to go before anything went inside their base. So
and before Phantom Lancer had buyback, the fact that he didn't have buyback, and the fact that the enemy team tried to push without buyback, that was also a mistake on Mousesport's part.
So many mistakes, I feel. What do you want to go over or?
Sure. Where do you want to go? Tell me.
All 3 froze. Or why did Black run in the first time? I think he just misclicked. I gotta say though, like Black is considered one of those players that doesn't choke. I played on a team of him, and he's really confident in himself, and he doesn't choke much. Like even in TI, when his team was throwing like every game, he was considered one of the top 5 carries in stats, right? So for him to do something like this in an online tournament, that's crazy.
All right, where are we going to?
I need to find it. It's a 1 hour and 15-minute game.
Yeah, for those of you guys that are not interested in the post-game analysis, we've been doing this lately where we kind of jump into the game and look at different parts of the map. Thank you guys for watching. That was an intense game. Please check out Eternal Envy's stream. He streams very regularly on Twitch TV. And I personally stream myself as well if you want to check out my stream. But for now, we're going to look through some various stages of the game and see if we could uncover some nuggets. First thing I want to see is the pull. And that's exactly what, yeah.
Oh, okay. The range creep pull?
Yeah, 12 minutes in. There's already, yeah, he's already stacking it. 12 minutes in, so let me go back.
With the range creep? So no one else helped him, right?
No one's helped. Yeah, he just literally, he started at nine and a half minutes in. He just did one range creep, and he just pulled one camp at a time. Never miss a camp, I guess.
Oh, my mouse is having bug issues. No, I want to see this.
Go to 10 minutes in if you want to see those pulls. And it's not exactly the most high-skill play, but it's... Why did nobody do something like this?
I actually ever start Dota 2. But the thing I want to see the most is did he cut one of the trees so he can stack 2 at a time?
No,
so
no, he
did he stack 2 at a time every time, or did he just stack 1 at a time?
He just stacked 1 at a time. It was just a slow stack.
Okay, so he did that for like 9 minutes, which is basically like a triple stack in all 3.
Well, I'm fast forwarding it. He did a triple stack on the high level camp. He just didn't miss a stack. I don't think you could do a double stack. Oh, and he used a 0 to do a stack or 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can if you eat one of the trees, then you can just use, even though it's a range creep, I think you can just hit the.
I think your range creep will die.
The top, you just hit the top one and the bottom one, but you just get another range creep.
I guess so. Yeah. You always get a range creep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the beautiful stack and then taking off. Man, Team Look It, adding a new stack to the game.
One more thing. Well, I don't want to look at it, but in one of the team fights, it was huge. Pause used Blade Mill, and then Croc got set up the air.
Really?
I honestly believe, like, if we test this out, that Croc will instantly kill himself if he hits pause once. Like, if it hits him for any amount of time, I think he just dies.
I don't know about that.
He has the same HP as Croc. So why wouldn't he just kill himself one shot? It's 100% pure damage, like return fire, right? He didn't get a PKB the whole entire game. If they just went for a smoke gank with
No. You're saying if everybody got BKB.
Well, no, I'm saying
everybody got Blade Mill.
Alone. Honestly, it would have just alone.
Pass alone wouldn't have gotten it.
Cause no, you do more damage to yourself than his entire. Like, let's say Pause was a 1400 HP, then you would do like 1.6k damage to yourself, because the final shot it goes above it, right? Doesn't it? Or no?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, let's say you have 100 HP left, right? And you get hit by a 500 HP, 500 damage hit. Would you take 500 damage or would you just take 100 damage?
You take 500 damage, and I think you return 500 damage. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So even though you don't have enough HP, let's say you have 100 out of 100 HP, would you take more damage than your HP? You would, right? Yeah. So I think you just die from pause alone.
It's just not a logical thing to do. Like suicide. Like, you know, normally you get tank items, ghost scepters, force staff, mech, whatever, to tank up. It's just not logical to die. Have you started Dota 2 again?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Like, the first throw was when Black, well, there's many throws, but the first one was when Black ran in with his hero for no reason, like while they were sieging the top. And then he wasn't even in the fight forever. Like, he didn't do anything that fight.
Well, I'm watching that team.
I think I'm almost there. It's like 48-ish.
Yeah, it is 48.
That was huge misplay. I think he just misclicked his illusion, and he got himself into it accidentally. I mean, it can't be one of those things where you just get frustrated, right? You just run in for no reason. Okay, it's a 49-30.
Okay, wait for me. 49-30. I'm coming.
So that might be possible. Maybe he just got frustrated, and he's just like, "Fuck yeah, I'm going in." You know, that does happen, but.
All right, 49-30. I'm going.
Okay, just go.
Yeah, he just ran in. He ran in. He stayed in. He dropped a lance.
His team bails him out.
Yeah, pass did turn on Blade Mail.
Yeah, but he got set up.
Yeah.
Krog would have died. He has 1k HP. Right? I mean, he's dead if he hits that PS. So Black didn't do anything that team fight. Like, he literally didn't do anything.
Yeah, he kept throwing lances whenever it came off cooldown, but that's not enough.
Yeah, the lances don't do anything either, because your illusions die instantly, because he only has 500 HP. So, That was huge. That was
Okay,
huge.
let's watch that last team fight one more time when they decided to...
The top team fight. You mean the neutral cute one?
Yeah, where they decide to charge right in.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Look out. So I'm looking at black.
Oh, I'm not there yet. Alright, the whole team's pushing up top. They were gonna go, they didn't even go with the smoke. Boba's like crazy animation right now. They just went for it. Blind. They knew they could actually take a team fight head on, right?
Yeah.
Like, at this point, your Liquid's actually stronger.
I want to go for a surprise factor as well, because I'm not sure if Mouz knew they had a raid.
Maybe they, well, I mean, they were defending the base for a long time. They were.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But what Black did wasn't that big a throw, actually. He did go in at nearly the same time as his teammate.
Yeah, but he went in a different side.
Yeah, that's fine though. That's what you're supposed to do with Phantom Lancer. Remember what EI did?
Oh yes, backstabbing from side.
Supposed to backstab. So it wasn't that huge a throw, but I don't know. I think the biggest throw was the buyback.
Well, the fact that the team pushed without the buyback.
Yeah, so it wasn't him. It was team.
It's team decision.
The top thing was a huge mistake too, but that happens, you know. Like sometimes you just misclick.
Sure.
And you run it. Like, sure, it's a defense, lower bracket, like the last match, but still that happened. So I can't blame him too much for that. But I have to say though, like pushing a little buyback was just too arrogant. Like, sure they were. I mean, it looked like they were winning for sure, but still. I mean, why not just wait the 2 minutes? What are you losing if you wait those 2 minutes? You're not really losing anything.
I got nothing else to say beyond that. I just want to say though, as this throne looking crazy, Team Liquid proving that they're the best team right now with this kind of play.
Well, I think once they win the defense, then they'll prove that they're the best team. But we can't say for sure right now.
I mean, not many teams would.
I think they're the best. That's what I personally think.
Okay.
Whether you prove it or not, you have to win a really big tournament for you to prove that. You can't just win small tournaments.
And win a match or two. And
Yeah.
the best of 3. But yeah, Team Liquid looking very, very strong. Such poised play in this particular game. Beautiful. And a lot of innovation in this game. Well, stacking and pulling. And such a easy stack and pull, but it's just something we haven't seen at all. And it's the fact that what brought him back. Korok's decision to go nothing but late game item could have got BKB, and the fact that we questioned why he didn't get BKB just shows how, I guess, sometimes you just gotta skip BKB.
Yeah. Well, you know how sometimes I go like, fuck it, I'm going Master Madness, I don't care.
Yeah.
In pubs and stuff, and I'm going Divine no matter what. I don't care if I'm Queen of Pain, I don't care if I'm Windrunner. You need to do something to win the game, because otherwise you'll just lose slower, but you'll still lose. So, and there's really no reason if you have no chance of winning the game, even if you lose slower.
Play to win, not play to lose slower. So
Like a loss is a loss. It doesn't matter if you lose in a close game. It doesn't matter if you lose in a really bad game. A loss is a loss. So you need to do anything to win the game, regardless of how bad it will look on you.
there you go. Wise words from Eternal Envy. I hope you guys enjoyed this very, very long broadcast. And until next time, for Eternal Envy, I'm Luminous. We are signing off. Thanks for watching. GG, guys.
GG.